everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today is a very special day. I am here with Maheen.
Show them my boots.
She has these massive boots. She's rocking those today.
But look at the heel. Let's see the heel. Glitter.
They're glittery.
Yes.
So she's very excited about the boots. But we are going to see Pentatonix. You guys know how much I love them. She's seen them once before. We're going again. We're going to DC at the Anthem. And I'm going to vlog the experience. We have meet and greet VIP, which we can't vlog because we can't show the VIP stuff, but we'll talk about it and everything and let you guys know what's going on. Can't wait, so let's get right to it. All right, so we made it to the VIP line, so we're right here, we're ready, and got a little bit of time to go, but it's almost time, so I'll share more as I can.
We just missed Scott walk by here and talk to people and stuff, yeah. He was ice skating and then he walked over. And then on the other side we saw Mitch when we first got here.
They're playing PTX music. We're in line for VIP, but we're just going around in circles basically, so we'll just wait and see what people tell us to do. But we're with the VIP folks. What's up, everyone? So yeah, so this is a pretty cool place. This is my first time coming to the Anthem, and pretty neat. You can see the sign back there, although, well, you can't really see it, it's too bright, but it says Pentatonix there, so super exciting, and yeah, it comes closer and closer. We're in line, about to enter, getting very close. There's Rick and Tony over there. I haven't said hi to them yet, but hopefully soon. We are very close, folks, very close. So we just did the little photo thing in the back of the gift thing, and we're in line right now, and yeah, super exciting. So I don't know if we can actually vlog here or not, so I'm gonna go by. So we are in line, getting ready. We got our VIP badges and stuff. Where's your badge?
It's right there.
So we did a little gift thing in the photo booth, so I'll show you guys that now. And yeah, that was fun. So we're in line now. We're waiting to get in, and so yeah, should be fun. So we just finished with the VIP, at least with the meet and greet photo op. We have Soundcheck coming up, but it was super cool. I'll tell you guys all the details of what happened and everything, but they all said it was super cool to see me again. Kevin said he loved watching my reactions. I gave Matt the Power Rangers gift, and he loved it, which was super cool. I gave them all letters and stuff as well, because there just wasn't enough time. But it was really fun, and yeah, it was really cool. All right, so VIP is over. How was it?
It was very nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I'll talk about it in more detail at the end of this vlog, like when I get back home and stuff. I'll kind of recap it all in detail.
But
yeah, we're gonna try and get some food after this too, because
Shake
we're gonna get
Shack.
hungry. So maybe Shake Shack will. Well, yeah, we should have plenty of time.
It'll be open.
Yeah.
Because it starts at 7. It's probably not gonna be more than an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. So we should have plenty of time. And so Soundcheck, I got to ask a question, which was super cool. I'll let you guys know all the details later. Meet and greets and photo op was a lot of fun. Finally got to meet Matt, and oh man, it was super fun. Yeah, I'm so excited. Definitely can't wait for the show. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got to see like what the set design looked like.
Very pretty.
Yeah, looks really cool.
I match.
She does. I'm just wearing all blue. There's no matching going for me, but she fits in with the whole thing. But I will try my best. I'm gonna see if I can maybe record the concert if my battery lasts. It's fine. Everybody loves it, and people will enjoy it. People that can't go to the shows will enjoy it. There's no stealing. People enjoy it. People enjoy it. Anyways, I will do my best for you guys, and you guys will support that, and I appreciate you. And it's gonna be awesome. And we'll get to it. All right, we just got in our seats. We are sitting in the 4th row, basically in the middle. There's the stage right there. Super excited about it. Pretty cool venue. First time being in this venue, it's rather new. But yeah, we're ready. We got another hour to go. I know they're supposed to do a Patreon Periscope in a couple minutes, so I might hop on that, depending on the battery life of my phone. and we'll see how it goes. So, update, we're sitting here waiting for the show to begin. Lots more people have arrived. PTX just did a Patreon Periscope, and I was watching, and like most of them like gave me shout outs and stuff, which is kind of crazy, and a bunch of other people too that I know, and it was so awesome. They talked a little bit about Pentaton, about so many different things. It was so cool. I'll try and save some of those clips and share those with you guys at the end of this vlog as well. But it was just a lot of fun, and it was great. Kevin's like, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be like in line or something." I'm like, "I'm sitting in the theater," and he's like, "What are you doing, fool?" Like he was just joking around, but it was hilarious. So, so we're just waiting for the show to start soon, and can't wait.
Less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, so close.
It's very dark.
Glory to the newborn King, peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies when angelic hosts cry, Christ is born in Bethlehem. The herald angels sing, glory to the
update. It is intermission time, and the first half of the show has been incredible. So much fun. So many great songs. And I'm sure the second half is going to be just as fun. But it's been awesome.
Just feel it. Music's got me feeling free. So music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate this to the side. Washington D.C. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get fun. We're up all night to get lucky. They told them don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see you face, you better disappear. The fire's in the eyes and the words are really clear. So beat it.
we are on our way out.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, we're going to Shake Shack because we're hungry.
Yep.
Fantastic concert, as always. So good.
It was great.
It was really, really good. Yeah, awesome stuff. Guess what, guys? I recorded the entire thing for you. Super excited about it. And so, yeah, definitely want to share that with you guys. But on our way out, we just saw Kevin's parents again and said hi to them again. They're always super sweet. But yeah, it was just a fantastic show. So much to talk about, though. All the details of the VIP stuff and everything, I'll talk to you guys when we get home. But I just wanted to check in and let you guys know. Fantastic stuff. Awesome concert. PTX, you guys outdid yourselves yet again. Final vlog updates. We're at the Metro. We're just freezing outside. Now it's really warm inside, downstairs, whatever it is.
We're in the subway.
Yes, yeah, the Metro, as they call
subway.
it here. Just from New York. You know those New Yorkers. So, final words on the concert?
It was very nice. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, awesome
I love
stuff.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Good stuff. Yeah, really great stuff. So I will wrap up the vlog next and give you all the details that I didn't get to talk about yet, so stay tuned for that. What's up, everyone? So I am back at home. I am tired. I've actually been at home for a little while now, just kind of working on some stuff, but it is currently 1 a.m. And I am currently trying to get up the concert video for everybody to watch. But basically, I want to talk about the details that I didn't get to show you. So, when we first got there, you know, we got there for the VIP line, and what I was talking about was how they were kind of moving us around to different spots, trying to figure out where VIP was and everything. But, you know, once everything was settled, as you saw when we were kind of walking up to the theater, we were in line, and Matt Salih just sent me a Snapchat right now. I sent him a message saying, hope you like the Power Ranger. Okay, hold on. I gotta go check this. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So we'll talk about that in a second. But basically, so anyways, where was I? So we were entering the building, and so Rick and Connie, Scott's parents, were talking to some people when we were walking up, and so then, you know, they're like, whoever they're talking to, they're like, oh, you know what? Well, it was nice seeing you. Like, we want to go say hi to some folks here. So then they came up to me and Maheen. You know, I gave them hugs, and then they met Maheen for the first time. Yeah, I mean, they're so nice. The Rick and Connie are awesome. They're super sweet, as always. And it's so great to see them. But yeah, you know, they were just kind of just briefly just talking about everything, and yeah, it's all super exciting. And you know, they're really excited about Pentacon, as well, as we recently announced the Penta parents are coming back to Pentacon. Super cool. So that was a lot of fun. They said that they were really excited to meet the reactors, especially because they watched like all the reactors. So they said that they watched the Pentacon video that I put together with the help of the reactors to announce the reactors panel. And so they're all super excited to meet all the reactors. They mentioned Rob Reactor in particular, so shout out to Rob Reactor. But they said they know all of them, and they really want to meet all of them. So that's super cool. They're so sweet. So we got into the venue, and so once we checked in and everything, they had a little photo booth thing that you could do. And so I can't remember if I showed this or not, but I'll show it to you again anyway. So here's the little photo booth thing that we did. So after we did that photo booth thing, then we, you know, kind of waited around and went upstairs to where all the other VIP stuff was happening. And so we did the photo op first. And so basically with the photo op, I kind of wrote down notes of like of what Pentatonix said and everything, so I can let you guys know the exact details of what happened. But so we went up to photo op, and so they did photo ops either with Santa or without. So the first few people did it with Santa, everybody else did without, so we did without Santa. So we went up to the photo op area. So I walk in with Maheen, and so Kevin's like, "Hey, what's up, Hassan?" And Mitch is like, "Hi," and you know, Scott's like, "Hey, nice to see you," and Kirsten's like, "Hi, yay!" And so it was so cool because they're all like super excited to see us, and obviously I was super excited to see them and everything. So I don't think I even said much because I was just like, "How's it going?" Because it's so quick anyways. But so we took a picture, and then afterwards it was like, "Thank you," and Kirsten's like, "Yay!" And you know, and that was the end of it. But it was so cool, and I didn't see this until later when I got the photo. I didn't even know this was happening. So everybody's doing just a regular nice pose, and Scott is like facing towards me. Here's the picture, so I'll show you guys while I'm talking about it. So here's the photo op picture. And Scott's like facing me, trying to kiss me, and it's so funny. Just because it's especially funny because everybody else is just doing a normal like pose, a normal photo, but there's Scott right there, and it's hilarious. I love it. So shout out to Scott for that. That was funny. But yeah, so that's the photo op, and so then afterwards we go back in line. And basically we go back to do the meet and greet. And that's what I had, was the highest level VIP. I didn't do private performance this time, but I did meet and greet. And so meet and greet is super quick. Like it goes by in like a minute or two. It's really, really quick. But basically I found out that, so we got a swag bag of stuff. Oh, I should show you guys the swag bag. I barely even looked at it myself, to be honest with you. To me personally, I'm a little disappointed in one thing in particular, which is the fact that there's no poster. All the other tours, I believe, had posters, right? Because then when you go to meet and greet, they sign the poster. And unfortunately, I didn't have a poster for them to sign. So it's like, what am I going to have them sign? But anyway, so basically we get this like Santa hat, and it says Pentatonix on it, which is kind of neat, but I mean, I personally don't celebrate Christmas. I don't know when I'm really ever going to use this hat, you know. But, you know, it's a Christmas tour, so I get it, and that's fine. But then there was a candy cane in it, which I ate. And then there are these are pretty cool, these PTX gloves. So that's pretty cool. I dig that. Very useful, at least. Then we also have these little buttons, these Pentatonix button pack, holiday-themed buttons right there. It says Pentatonix on some of them, or PTX. And there are these temporary tattoos of these like snowflake designs, and they all say PTX like in the center and stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. So, you know, some neat stuff, but I wish they had a poster, you know. But I get it, I guess. It's fine. So then I was like, what am I going to have them sign? So I ended up having them sign. I don't think I really truly showed it. My hat. I don't know how well you can see it right now. I guess I'll take it off and show you. But there it is right there. So there are all their signatures. I was like, yeah, I mean, that works out. I have them sign the hat. Because, I mean, this hat is, I love this hat. And obviously it represents my YouTube channel and everything. And it's what I love. And so I love them. They're awesome. So, of course, have them sign the World of Ha. They even did the Welcome to the World of Ha video, you know? So that was really, really cool. But anyways, I'm kind of jumping all over the place. So when I get to meet and greet, so the very first person to meet and greet is Matt. And I actually had a gift for Matt, which was the Power Ranger that I've talked about briefly in previous stuff. But so for those that haven't really seen it, here are some pictures of the Power Ranger gift that I got Matt. So I did basically what I did for the other Power Ranger or the other Pentatonix members when I turned them into Power Rangers when I first met them a couple years ago. Except for Matt, you know, I turned him into the White Ranger, and so you know, I gave him in the packaging and everything. And so when I went up to Matt, so first of all, I kind of introduced myself. I'm like, hi, my name is Hassan. And so he's like, what's up, man? Nice to finally meet you, man. And I was like, nice to meet you. And I was like, you know, would you be able to sign the hat? And so he's like, yeah, of course. So he was signing it, and while he was signing it, I said, I have a letter and a gift for you as well. I actually had letters for every member of Pentatonix because I knew that the meet and greet was going to go by so quick. So I had to like write out, or type out rather, my full thoughts, full letter. Otherwise, there was just no other way it was going to happen. So basically, so then once he was done signing it, I was like, so I made the rest of Pentatonix into Power Rangers before, and I wanted to make you into Power Ranger as well. So I gave it to him, and he's like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then he's like, I love the Power Rangers. Oh my gosh. He really enjoyed it, which was really cool. So then he's like, I used to have, and he's like, all right, this story is too long, you know, but we'll talk. So I didn't get to hear a story, but he was going to tell me some sort of story about the Power Rangers and that sort of thing, about why he loves it and stuff. So that's super cool. I'm so glad that he loved it. So glad, which is what brings me to the Snapchat that I was just talking about, because I messaged him a picture of the Power Ranger, and I was like, you know, amazing concert, great to finally meet you. Hope you like the Power Ranger. And he just responded back saying, so dope, man. So, you know, that's so cool. He really liked it, which makes me happy. So that's awesome. So yeah, so that's and then afterwards I was like, oh, and welcome to the group. And so he's like, thank you so much, man. It's nice to finally meet you. I appreciate your Twitter advice too. It's like, yeah, of course. He's like, it really helped. Basically in the past, so when he first kind of joined Twitter, I messaged him on Snapchat and stuff, and then later on Twitter, I tweeted him a couple times, and just basically was like, hey, like, welcome to the fandom, like, Pentatonix, like, we're a family, blah, blah. I kind of, like, talked a little bit about all that. I was like, if you ever need any Twitter advice, let me know. And he's like, yeah, of course, thank you. And so we kind of talked back and forth a little bit. And so, and then I messaged him last night, actually, the night before the concert, and was like, I'll see you tomorrow in D.C. And he's like, and he said, dope. So, like, he knew I was coming and everything, which is why when he saw me there, he's like, oh, great to finally see you. So that was really cool. Matt's an awesome guy, really, really nice guy, and I really hope he truly does stick around, because he was really fun to talk to and everything, even though it was brief. But anyway, so then I moved down the table, and most everybody else was pretty quick because there wasn't much time to really talk. So Kirsten was there. I was like, how are you? She's like, how are you doing? And yeah, then I gave her the letter basically, and that was pretty much it. Like there really wasn't much much there. Same with Scott, he was like, how are you? And he's like, nice to see you. And everybody want to give him the letter. Like Scott's like, oh, thank you. And so on. Mitch as well. He's like, good to see you, and gave him the letter. Everybody again went by pretty quick. But then when I got to Kevin, when I walk up to Kevin, so he's like, sorry, my arm's kind of hurting. I've been holding up the phone like for a while, so I keep moving it around. But so he's like, look at this guy. What's up, man? And I was like, how's it going? He's like, what's up, baby? It was funny. And then my wife goes, aw. And so, so then, Kevin's talking to my wife as well. I was like, how are you? She's doing good. And so, so then I give him the letter as well. He's like, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, he finished signing whatever he was for my wife, and we were walking away from the table. Like I was a couple feet away from the table, and then he's like, at first I didn't realize he was talking to me, but then as soon as he started saying what he did, I realized it. He's like, yo, your reactions though, he's like, I freaking love it, thank you. I was like, oh yeah, thanks, man. Like I didn't know what to say. I was so just like taken by surprise, but yeah, no, that's awesome. I appreciate the shout out, Kevin, and yeah, it was so cool. I mean, they're all like super nice people, and they respect their fans. I mean, new or old or whatever you are. I mean, they're just so sweet and so kind, and it's always a pleasure seeing them. So yeah, anyway, so that was that whole experience. So then we went to Soundcheck, and Soundcheck they did Take Me Home, which was really cool because they had done that in private performance in the past. So it's nice to have them do that in Soundcheck and that sort of thing. It sounded great, of course. And then they were answering questions from people. And so, about, I don't know, halfway through or so, I can't remember exactly when, I was raising my hand. And, like, usually, like, whoever, Scott or whoever's picking the questions, like, hey, you at the hat, or you that, But then he's like, Hassan! And he just pointed at me, and I was like, oh, I was like taken by surprise. And then after he said Hassan, there were a couple people that were like, woo! I don't know who you guys are, but shout out to you guys. I appreciate you. Because after they're like, woo! Then Scott's like, everyone loves Hassan. And so then I was like, kind of like stumbling over my words a little. I was like, I was so taken by surprise at that, between the Hassan and the woo and the everybody loves Hassan. I was like, whoop. It was like the triple KO right there. But so basically I asked them the question of, I said, last year at Pentacon we did Run to You for the choir. So for next year's Pentacon choir, what should we do as a suggestion? So Scott at first was like, oh, Run to You is kind of cool to like keep doing, but then they're all like, oh, that's a good question. And I think it was Kevin that was like, oh, what about Light in the Hallway? Like, that would be really, really cool. And they're all like, ooh, yeah. And then Scott's like, oh, the 5-part harmonies, everything it would be, I don't know if he said challenging, but he's like, oh, you'll have to do the 5-part, harmonies or something. So then, like, somebody brought up That's Christmas to Me. And at first they're all like, but then they're like, yeah, because it's in the summer. Like, it's not because the song, but it's just the fact that Pentacon is in the summer. Which, I mean, hey, Why not? Why not do Christmas stuff in July? You know, who cares? But you know, so that was their initial thought, and then somebody else was like, oh yeah, Take Me Home is another one. So we're like, oh cool. So so they just gave a couple different suggestions and stuff. So I don't know, you know, what's going to happen with Pentacon next year. You'll have to wait and see for that, but it was cool getting to ask that question. So then, after all that stuff is done, we go to the merch area, and I looked at the merch. Some stuff was kind of neat. It was just kind of expensive, or I don't know. I just kind of was like, you know what, forget it, I'll pass. We waited around for a bit, and then once we went back and took our seats, it was just about time for Pentatonix to do a Patreon Periscope, which they have not done since, I don't know, was it like March or April? It was like early in the year, and that was the only one time they did it this entire year. But finally, they did another one. And so I was sitting in the venue, and I had the wireless AirPods, the headphones that I have. I don't have them with me, but I had one in my ear. I gave one to Maheen, and we were like watching and listening in. And it was fun. They gave a lot of shout-outs. They said a lot, which was really fun. They talked about Pentaton a bunch. And yeah, so Kevin, when he got on, he saw a comment from me. And he basically was like, well, here, I'll show you the video. So here's the video of what he said.
Hassan, aren't you supposed to be in line, like getting ready to get into the show? I'm confused. Hi, Melissa. Hi, it's Toe. Nice to meet you. I hope one day I'll be able to see y'all in concert. Yeah, same. You're in the theater right now? Come on, fool. That's so funny.
So it was funny because he was like, what are you doing here? And that was pretty funny. And so then when it was time for Matt to get on, you know, when he first saw me there, he's like, yo, Hassan. And, you know, he talked about me giving him Twitter advice and everything. So here's that video clip.
Yo, Hassan, what's up, man? I just met him for the first time. Yo, he helped me out with Twitter. It was so cool. I was like, I don't know how Twitter works, but he literally gave me like this tutorial on how to do Twitter, and it was the best thing ever. So.
And so then afterwards, later on in the Periscope, he saw another one of my comments or something, and so Matt was basically like, you know, he's like, Hassan, you know, like you're like watching this like live, and you're in the theater and everything, so you're like winning at life or something like that. So here's the clip of that.
Yo, Hassan, you were that dude for being in the audience and being on here right now. You're like winning life, so that's cool.
So that was just super cool. It was just like icing on the cake there. Just the fact that they all were just like super sweet. I mean, out of the 5 of them are all incredibly nice, but I definitely interacted with Matt and Kevin the most by a majority over the course of the night in various ways. So that was really cool to get to talk to everybody more and stuff. So yeah, it was a lot of fun doing that little Periscope. And yeah, I mean, so then the concert happened, and the concert was phenomenal. And as you've seen little clips here and in the separate video that I'll have of the entire concert, it was so much fun. It was such a blast, and they sounded great. They looked great. The choreo, the set list was fun. I mean, it was really, really cool. Even though, you know, they have so much different Christmas music to pick. And there are a couple songs that, like, you know, it would have been nice to also throw in there, like Dance to the Sugar Plum Fairy, or that, you know, stuff like that, because they didn't want a Grammy for it. But overall, like, I can't fault them for it, because this set list flowed super well, and everything just fit perfectly. Like, I think they did a really good job with how they constructed the set list for this tour. It was pretty awesome, and they sounded incredible. So yeah. And then so as we were leaving the concert as well, we went up to Kevin's parents, and they're super sweet. We'd seen them last year in Philadelphia, I think it was, but went up to them again and talked to them and stuff. And so they're always super nice and everything. And yeah, and then that was pretty much the end of it. We got food and then took the metro back home, and here I am. So it was a fantastic experience. It was so much fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, everything. I filmed the entire concert, you know, selfishly for myself to be able to rewatch and relive, but for you all as well, just to kind of enjoy and experience it. I don't always do that, but whenever I have good enough seats or something like that that I feel like it would turn out really well, I wanted to, especially since this was my first concert, seeing Matt with the group. He sounded amazing with them as well. I really wanted to just capture that experience and share it with you all. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. It was a lot of fun vlogging throughout the concert experience, although I couldn't vlog too much of the VIP stuff really, but it was great getting to just vlog and show you guys little snippets and that sort of thing. So hopefully I was able to take you all on the ride with me through my concert experience with my wife as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am tired, so I'm gonna go, but thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you later.